welcome to Real Talk. Today I welcome my lovely guests from the cross country team. Introduce yourselves and your position on the team.
I'm Gaurav and I'm a captain of the varsity team.
My name's Adrian, I'm also a captain of the varsity team.
My name's Danica and I'm also the captain of one of the varsity teams.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming on today. You know, you guys are part of one of the most accomplished teams at this school, not only having won so many titles, but also having the highest team GPA. Can you guys tell me a little bit about your team's accomplishments this far?
Well, for the guys' side at least, the biggest accomplishment for us has been placing second at the state meet. Along the way, we've garnered quite a bit of success, starting all the way back in September when we won the Ed CS Invitational. And then from there, we're just rolling. And then we came time for championship season.
They're really good. Moral of the story.
Yeah. And what about the girls' team?
I think the biggest achievement this year we had at Mariner, the meet at Mariner, we broke the team time overall, so that was a really big thing in the Dublin High history. And we also took second in Farmers, so that was pretty cool.
And what do you guys do to train? Like, how'd you guys get this good?
So basically, it all starts out in the summer. Like, you got to show up to summer practices, and that's where it's, like, gets hard because the temperature can get up into the hundreds. So the first obstacle you got to get over is running in super hot weather, and the second one really is how many miles we do every day. So I'd say my long runs at least consist of running 14 miles, and that we do that once a week, and then on average I'd probably do 8 to 10 miles every other day. So it's tough, and then we also have other workouts.
Yeah, we for the workouts we'll run anywhere from 6 miles at a fast race pace, all the way down to 16s or 4s at intense pace. It has
400s.
400s, lap on the track, and then we'll do repeats of 8 to 16 of those. It's just repetition, and speed.
Well, I'm going to be honest, I don't know what half of that meant, but it sounds intense, and I know there's no way I could do even half of that, not only because I'm out of shape, but because you guys are beasts.
Repeats.
And hill repeats?
Yeah, we do these great things called hill repeats, which is basically you go up to the section of number hill, and you just repeatedly run up the hill, and you're trying to keep a consistent time basically throughout that. So that's probably the hardest one for me at least.
And you guys do that during the summer?
During the summer,
during the season, yeah. It's pretty bad.
When we took up flour for Number Hill, that was already too much for me.
When you ran up Number Hill for that?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you guys run very often and through all conditions, right?
Yep.
All right, so that leads us to the game that we're going to play that I like to call Unconventional Running. And it's going to be out on the track, and we'll talk about it there. So are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. All right, so today we're going to be playing a game called Unconventional Running. Each player is going to have a different, barrier with them. Gaurav will be in heels, Danica will be tied up, and Adrian will have a blindfold. All right, Gaurav, so how are you feeling about this big race?
Well, I kind of feel amazing. I'm ready for this. And I'm going to, destroy the competition that we have out here today.
All right, well, that's good to hear. Good luck today.
Thank you.
All right, Danica, well, you're going to be going against two very accomplished runners. How do you feel about that?
It's going to be a tight race, but I think I got it in the bag.
All right, well, good luck, Danica.
Thank you.
All right, Adrian, this way. Follow my voice. So, Adrian, how do you feel that you're going to overcome this obstacle that you are facing?
I don't know where I'm facing, so I'm not sure, but, hard work and perseverance and listening to Gaurav's crying, that'll probably help me.
All right, well, good luck, buddy. I'll send you off that way. Ready? Go!
Oh, no.
So due to some barriers, benches we encountered, we're going to cut the race short and go back to the interview. All right, go team. All right, guys, well, good job. That was a lot of fun. And now let's get into knowing the team. So you guys are a very close and quirky team. What kind of contributes to that?
All right, so I'd say one of the biggest things is that we have a team band, right? We're called the 630, if you haven't heard of us. you should hear of us now. So it consists of me, I'm the drummer, John Solis, he's lead guitarist, and Hunter Lamp, he's the bassist, and we have a singer, Hannah B, she's a really good singer. So we have a gig, December 29th, Inklings Coffee, Pleasanton, see me for tickets. That's one of the things we do. Adrian, some other things?
One of the more serious things is that as a cross-country team, we're not always in the spotlight, and we're not all the football players of the basketball team. Yeah. But like we relish that because we know that that allows us to be as weird as we want to be because no one's going to judge us. We all accept how quirky we are. We kind of fit together like one weird family.
Yeah. I mean, it's a quirk enough to like to run for fun. So I mean, like if you have a group of people that all love to voluntarily run, like they're gonna be weird people. So I mean, like half the team recites vines like on a daily basis. Like we're all meme enthusiasts. Like it's just, I mean, I contribute a lot, but I don't know. Like we're a fun group of kids. I mean, like it's got our quirks and everything, but at the end of the day.
And I heard like that your coaches kind of really contribute to like that quirky culture. Can you guys kind of talk about your coaches and your relationship with your coaches?
All right, one of our coaches, Coach K, Coach Kleinow, he's kind of weird in that one of his knees is kind of busted because he's growing of old age. He's kind of getting there. So he has this scooter that he goes around with and just has a really weird time on. So we always make fun of him with his scooter, and he's pretty chill because like we can laugh and make jokes with him, and like he won't like get mad at us. But like, if you're a freshman, you got to beware. He's a little hard for freshmen. So
yeah.
And even our head coach, Coach Williams, he's very like he's a good coach. He's strict. He's stern. He has a great sense of leadership. Like no one disrespects Coach. No one wouldn't listen to Coach. But at the meets, his fashion is just on point. He wears the weirdest shorts in the world, especially during track season. We have the Dublin Distance Fiesta.
Yeah,
that's the big one.
He'll do his hair. He'll get a really weird suit or shorts. Like last year, he had checkered shorts, blue and white, that looked so weird, and like a jacket. Only he could pull it off, and only he can make it work, and still be a great coach that commands the respect of his athletes.
So if you guys had to describe the team in 3 words, what would they be? Starting with Danica. We'll go 1, 2, 3.
Okay. I guess like hardcore.
Dedicated.
I'd say awkward.
Okay, and why awkward?
I'm kind of reluctant to tell you this, but when the boys varsity team went to our trip to the Woodbridge Invitational, we stayed at a hotel, right? And one of our goals was to do well in the race, right? But we had some other goals, which includes, getting some girls' numbers. And we kind of suck at that. But what happened was that we were in an elevator, right, all together, and we figured that if a girl walked into the elevator, we'd have her cornered, and we could probably talk to her.
So your plan as the quirky cross-country team was for you guys to all surround the girl
pretty much
until she gave one of you her number.
Yeah. So what happened?
I'm sure that idea was a lot smoother than that, but now that you reflect, it's kind of broken down to that.
Yeah. Not our best move, but a couple of girls, they walked into the elevator, and almost all of us, except for one person, turned around immediately, looked outside the window because we were so nervous. So, yeah, we took a major L that day.
Were you the one? Because I actually heard that you have a thing for the cross-country ladies, in which your best move, your smoothest move, includes pickup lines.
That is true, yes.
Yeah.
I do like
so
pickup lines.
I would actually like to hear one of those pickup lines.
All right. Let me see.
It's the best one you got.
All right, best one you
and
got.
And just look into that camera.
Okay. Okay, I got it.
Reciting.
Review it real quick.
Yeah.
If beauty was a number, you'd be infinity.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that how you say it to them?
Yeah, exactly.
So, Adrian, we all know that you are a very accomplished runner and also very humble, so I hate to put you on the spot, but we have to. Can you tell us a little bit about the offers you've received throughout the season and why you committed to the school you've committed to?
Well, for those that don't know, I committed to Southern Utah University out of Cedar City, and most of you probably haven't heard of that school, so you're wondering, why would someone that claims to be so accomplished sign there? Well, I'll tell you the truth that I received offers from UCLA, Berkeley, Yale, Princeton, and all these schools that my parents were thrilled about. But in honesty, when I went to those schools, there just wasn't, I feel like there's a piece missing. And they're accomplished schools in academics and running for sure, but when I went to Southern Utah, I just felt that click. there's like nothing, no feeling can describe, no words can describe that feeling that I got. And I felt like I really fit in with the team, the culture, the area, and the altitude is great for training, so, you know, that's a plug.
Yeah.
But, and also, like, just the fact that you don't really know where you're going to want to go with your life until you actually found it. And I feel like I really did find it in Southern Utah.
That's really good to hear. I'm super happy for you.
Thank you.
So it's like the perfect place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good for you. So why do you guys run? Like, from everything you guys have described, it's incredibly intense. What keeps you guys going, and what makes you want to show up every day?
I mean, at least for me, it's like the connections that I make with the people that I run with, and I mean, it sounds kind of corny, but just like the relationships that you talk, like the people you talk to every day, like on your runs, and you feel like really good, I guess, afterwards too. Like you just feel like in shape, and you just feel like this like feeling of accomplishment that I don't think I could get really anywhere else.
Yeah, that feeling of accomplishment you mentioned, I really sugarcoat with that. Is like the reason I run is that I like to see myself grow, not only as a runner but as a person. Like I can mature more when I've endured harder training, when I've dealt with decisions that I haven't really agreed with, but I understand that they came from a place of reason from our coaches. And putting up with the team has taught me to be patient. But jokes aside, running has given me a purpose. It's given me a drive. It gives me a goal to work for every single day. It gives me a reason to wake up, get ready for school, get ready for practice. It's given me like something that I know I can always rely on. If I ever fall in life, I know that I have running to go back to, and it'll always be there for me.
I'd say it's really a combination of two things. The first is that family aspect of the team. Like, I feel like we're one of the only teams on this campus that if you walk into it immediately, you'll find someone who you can talk to and really like form a strong bond with like almost everyone on the team, because like we're really nice people, so you should come run cross country. And the second thing is that like these guys were talking, I feel like everyone feels this is the satisfaction you get from finishing a run or finishing a race where you want to be at, and just that being able to push yourself to the limit every single day is something that I really like.
All right, that was really well said, you guys. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on today, especially you, Gaurav, and all the dating advice.
No problem.
Thank you guys also for tuning in to Real Talk. You guys can check out more episodes on our social media pages below, or look for new episodes on our YouTube page or on galestv.com. Once again, thank you guys so much. And that's all we have for today.
Bye. If there's any girls out there, hit me up.
Hit me up too.
Oh, God.
Don't